Howdy, folks, and welcome to episode 39 of Do Not Worry. I'm your host, Anthony, coming to you once again from the heart of Beirut in Jaitewe, joined by Elijah the intern.
Hello.
How was your week, Elijah?
It was nice. I'm excited to be back.
Yeah, we've missed you. Thanks to you, we got a bunch of Jack Daniels goodies. Noor, the intern, couldn't make it, folks. She had like an allergic reaction to something. She has allergies, Noor. Get well soon. We miss you. We wish you could be here. But she's here in spirit because she's helped prepare a couple of interesting topics for today. As usual, folks, before we get into anything, please take a second to like this video, leave a comment. Your engagement, #engagement, does a lot to help a little small channel like this one, so it is very much appreciated. And subscribe to the channel if you have not. Become a Do Not Warrior by slapping that subscribe button, okay, and helping us get to 5,000 subscribers. In terms of topics, we got a lot to talk about today, folks. I spent 4 days with Joseph Chada shooting a documentary. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of insight into that. It was very interesting and unique 4 days, I can tell you that much. Malama, one of the mainstays of Lebanese social media, like online influencer industry, has left Lebanon. So I wanted to kind of talk about that and talk about just the larger issue at hand of so many people leaving Lebanon. Particularly, half of the influencers that we talk about on this show don't actually live in Lebanon. So I just found that kind of interesting. Vin Diesel versus The Rock, the feud of the century, folks, just took a big, juicy turn. There was a tragedy at a recent Travis Scott concert. Astro World, I think it's called, is a festival. We're going to talk about that. Noor she's not with us, but she's with us in spirit. Like I said, Dr. Food, she's prepared a whole Dr. Food thing that we're going to look at. And she found this really weird dude on TikTok called Joseph Merheb. Some of the weirdest TikToks I've ever seen, but I love him. He's already one of my favorite Lebanese TikTokers. And if we have time, we're going to look at some other random TikToks. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to go through. But again, before we get into anything, some more house cleaning. Patreon, folks. Thank you so much to our Patreon subscribers. Let me say a quick thank you to some of our blonde patrons like Rubain Haas, Rudolph, Wasim Hijazi, Spoiled Levantine, Joe Khouri, Gino Raide, thank you guys so much. And brand new patron, Daniel Habib, folks. Danny Habib. I used to work with Danny on Heyoka. We used to host a bunch of shows together like Geek Authority. He used to host Movie Court with Anis. Danny is one of my best friends. So it's an honor to have Danny on here. And it's Danny's responsibility to find us an editor to edit the Chada documentary. So Danny is a producer on that project with me. So Danny, thank you for your patronage, sir. Yeah, Danny's an OG. Like me and Danny go way back. He's a YouTube OG. So thank you. Mark Kiwan, Nicolas Malouf, Jad Venture, thank you guys so much. And some superhero patrons, folks, like Jad Termansi, Ziad Ashar, Rhea D, Ahmad and Lamia, Mo Kabara, and Kevin Masad, thank you guys so much. Really, we could not do this without you. You guys pay our interns' salaries. I'm not going to lie to you guys. That's why we have you as patrons. Thank you so much. If you would like to join our Patreon and help me support my amazing, lovely interns, without I cannot do this show, folks. They help me do all the research. And this week, Elijah is actually going to be editing his first ever episode of the podcast. So that is taking like a lot off of my plate. So I could not do this without you guys. I could not do the show. I could not have these interns without you. Thank you so much. Consider subscribing to Patreon. Check out the link in the description and find whatever tier is right for you. Thank you so much. We all appreciate you. We all love you. And Discord, we're also on Discord. If you guys want to join our Discord community, check out the link in the description as well. There's a bunch of channels on there. So join our community. And finally, the final piece of house cleaning, folks. We got some awesome fucking fan art by Ali_does_arts. Ali does arts. Here is his Instagram account. That is such an awesome piece of art, man. Check this out, Elijah. First of all, I love the colors. I love that there's Joseph Chada in there. I love that the interns are in there because, look, when I got the interns on the show, when people think of Do Not Worry, I want them to think of Anthony and the interns. I don't want you guys to just think of me. So the fact that you guys are in the fan art means that my goal has been accomplished. You guys are now a part of the show. You're a staple of the show. When people think of the Do Not Worry universe, they think of you guys. They also think of Joseph Chada, which I don't know what that says about it. But I fucking love this artwork. Ali, thank you so much. I'm always super flattered when we get stuff like this. And guys, if you guys have some fan art that you want to send, please send it. It'll make me the happiest person on earth, and I would love to highlight you guys and give you guys a shout out on the podcast. So, Ali, this is fucking awesome. Give Ali a follow, guys. We're going to have his information in the description. Give him a follow on Instagram. Ali, we salute you, sir. To start off today's episode, I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the Joseph Chada documentary that I filmed. So as you guys know, we skipped an episode last week because I was busy working on the Joseph Chada documentary that I've been teasing for months, which feels like months at this point. So I wanted to share with you guys a little bit of, like, without getting into any spoilers or any details, because I want this to be as much of a surprise as it can be, because I think it's going to be special. I think it's going to be very fun. I think it's going to be very weird. It's going to be funny. It's going to be emotional, hopefully. But it was a weird 4 days, man. I can tell you that much. And Noor, the intern, was with me for 3 out of the 4 days. So she's not here, unfortunately, to share her experience. But, she'll be back eventually, and she'll let you guys know. And you'll see the documentary, and you'll know. Like, damn, yeah, like, from going to only interacting with Joseph Chada by, like, looking at his TikToks, commenting on his TikToks, and then having we've had a couple of Zoom conversations to discuss the documentary, and we've chatted on, like, Instagram DMs and stuff. So from going to that to spending 4 days and seeing him every single day and being immersed in the world of Joseph Chada was kind of surreal. Again, we're going to go over all of that in the documentary, but it was definitely strange. And, like, all I can tell you is that he's been texting me every day since. Joseph, I now get messages from Joseph Chada every single day. I'm not saying that's a good or a bad thing. ما تزعل منا, Joseph. But yeah, it was weird. It was certainly weird. Joseph likes to talk a lot. He definitely talks a lot. He likes to repeat sometimes the same stories over and over again. But he's very interesting to be around. It was a very interesting experience. I'm very excited for you guys to see it. Elijah, how do you feel for having missed out on the shoot?
Like I told you several times about this, كتير كنت محمس وعبالي روح بس لأنه I have work it really didn't work with my schedule. I'm really like envious إنه ما كنت معكم بس إنه I'm excited to see what happened. How do you feel after, like, mentally? كيف حس حالك after this?
It was mentally exhausting. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I've put together, like, a tiny little mini teaser trailer that I've showed the interns. I'm not ready to release a trailer to the public because the documentary needs a few weeks of editing. Like I mentioned in the intro, my good friend and patron, Daniel Habib, Danny is helping me find an editor. He just sent me someone's name tonight, so I'm going to be talking to them tomorrow. And we're going to start editing. This is, like, I'm saying it's going to take a few weeks because there is a lot of footage and, like, there's a lot of stuff to work on. Like, I guess, like, the coloring and the music needs to be right. I want to make this right. I got one opportunity to make a Joseph Chada documentary. I don't want to waste it. I want to try to deliver the best product that I can. Don't expect some kind of Academy Award-winning thing. It's not going to be that. It's going to be like a casual, stupid documentary. But I want it to be as nice and as good as it can be. I'm very excited. Let me show you guys just a couple of pictures. Give you guys a quick idea. So here is Joseph sitting right here on this set. We recorded some ASMR videos right here. How weird is it to see him sitting on the Do Not Worry set? It's kind of weird. So we have that photo. Here's me and Joseph sitting at a garden in an unspecified location. Yeah, I love these photos where I'm just sitting next to him awkwardly. And here's Joseph. This was on the final day of shooting. We took him somewhere where he could, like, smash shit with, like, a bunch of weapons. So there's some very cool footage that we got there. So here's Joseph all geared up and looking like a badass. Here's a little taste. I'll be sharing some more with you guys, and eventually, obviously, there's going to be a trailer. And all of that. I'm very excited. I've had the trailer in my head for months. Like, before we ever shot this documentary, I knew what the trailer was going to look and sound like. So I'm very happy that that's going to be becoming a reality. And just obviously the elephant in the room, what happened with Chada and that whole controversy. He still doesn't have his account as of my recording this video. He still does not have access to his TikTok account. The guy has not given it back to him. Will he get it back by the time we're done with the documentary? I really have no idea. But he's still working on that. For the dude who still has Chada's account, give it back, man. Come on. He's got nothing else, man. And, it seems pretty obvious that he didn't really do anything wrong. So at this point, I don't really know what you're doing. But yeah, we did choose to move forward with the documentary. I know some of you guys found that decision to be controversial or weird. I just think it honestly made the story even stronger because now we're with Joseph at his lowest point. We really have a a much stronger arc. And we really got to see Joseph in a very vulnerable state sometimes. So it's going to be very interesting. I don't mean to overhype it. This is going to take a few weeks. So put it on the back burner. You guys will know once it's getting closer, once the trailer drops and all of that stuff. So yeah, just wanted to share a little bit of insight into the documentary. It's filmed, y'all. It's filmed. So 2 weeks ago, I think at this point, I'm not sure about the time anymore, but Lama, Raid Shamas, one of the most famous Lebanese influencers, he's got like over 330,000 followers. Like when you think of Lebanese social media, you think of Lama, for better or worse. I know not everyone's a fan, but regardless, whether you love him or hate him, he's one of the major players on Lebanese social media. So he put out this post almost like 2 weeks ago, October 31st, so like 10 days ago or something. I'm leaving Lebanon again for a better future and to build an ambitious and promising career. This time I feel betrayed by my government and a big portion of the people. I feel kicked out from my home, my family, friends, and amazing wonders Lebanon has. Today I represent one over 275,000 who broke the heart of their loved ones, who in turn are happy for us to leave. Lama will grow stronger. Thanks to your continuous love and support, I will hopefully and surely be able to achieve more. Cheers for new adventures. And then a bunch of, comments wishing him good luck and all that. And obviously we wish him good luck. Again, whether you love or hate the guy's social media content is irrelevant. It's a guy making a hard decision and, moving forward with his life. It just got me thinking, like, who's left? Like, when you think about the social media influencers that, like, I talk about on the show, like Lama, Gino Raide, who is also a patron of the show. Gino, again, we thank you for your patronage, sir. Gino is also very controversial, but like Gino lives in the States. Lama, now, I think he's in Qatar, so no, he doesn't live in Lebanon. Noor Arida, for example, Karen Wazin, they don't live here. Tufiluk, he doesn't live here. He lives in like England. Hanik, he lives in the US. So many of these people. Jad Hadi lives in Dubai. So like it just makes me wonder, like, most or half of the most successful Lebanese social media influencers don't even live in Lebanon, which in a way gives me hope, because I'm always afraid that, like, if I leave Lebanon, can I still do this podcast and can I still be relevant in Lebanon from abroad? I tend to think that no, but like maybe I could be. It's just weird and it's funny to me. So like I'm basically commenting on people that don't even live here half the time. But like also it makes me think that like a lot of these people like plateaued, like Alama. I feel like he's been at 330,000 or at that range of followers for maybe a couple of years. Everyone in Lebanon knows who Alama is. If you like him, you like him. If you don't like him, you don't like him. But I reckon almost everyone already knows who he is and have made their mind up about him. So like, is there even more of an audience that Alama could gain in Lebanon? I personally don't think so. Anytime there's like a new brand or a new app that launches, it's either promoted by Lama or Fariqs. If you guys have noticed, they're always dropping videos promoting brand new apps, brand new services. Again, good for them, getting that sponsorship money and all of that. And I feel like they're really everywhere, that like they kind of blend in with the furniture at this point. Like you don't really, Lama's been here for so long. He's been part of the social media game for so long that maybe it kind of stopped being not special. It's special for the fans, but like people start taking your work for granted. It's like just part of the furniture at that point. Like, oh, Lama dropped another video. It's just that. It's no longer special. And that happens to everyone who's in the game for that long. You know what I mean? It's nothing against him in particular. It's going to happen to me. It's going to happen to everyone. I don't think leaving is the worst thing he could do, because you can grow your audience way more from abroad. The trick is you have to start creating content that is relevant for another audience, etc. That is a whole other headache. It's just interest. Like for example, I struggle with this every day. Do I want to stay? Do I want to leave? My family's in the States. I'm lucky and I'm blessed to have an American passport, so I can leave. I at least have the choice to make. And I'm constantly wrestling with this every single day. Do I stay here? Do I go? Do I stay? Or should I stay or should I go? But like really, it's I don't know. Where's your mindset at? Can you leave Lebanon? Do you have an opportunity to leave? Do you have like a visa, some kind of passport?
Like in terms of visas, no, but I do have an Armenian passport, and I might be able to travel to Dubai next year. It depends on my work, so I'm still confused about that decision, which is why I get you. بس I think إنه معه حق العم يفل cause نتاك البلد ونلحقه. I support him leaving.
Wait, you're Armenian?
My mom is.
Do you speak Armenian?
لا
Damn, all right.
هي بتحكي أرمنش ما علمتنا بس تحكي علينا بحس.
All right. Well,
Sorry mom.
interesting fun fact. Yeah, I hear you, man. It's a constant, like, to me, looking at it, I mean, I'm sure it's hard for Lama to leave, just like it would be for all of us. His friends are probably here, a lot of his family, his parents, who we see on Instagram a lot are here, so that cannot be easy. But also, I think he's accomplished everything he could accomplish here. Basically, he's one of the top influencers on social media. He's got a huge, massive influence, massive audience. He's won the Do Not Worry Award for biggest oopsie for last year, and he'll probably be nominated next year for that incident that he got himself into. But I don't know, it's interesting. But I just wanted to take a second to like just acknowledge that so many Lebanese, like Nimr isn't an influencer. He's a comedian who also happens to be on social media. I don't count that as a social media influencer. And like even Daddy Foodie, I know at some point went to live in like Saudi Arabia or something. So he's here now. I'm not sure, but like so many people aren't here. If you guys know of any big Lebanese social media influencers who live abroad and I haven't named them, let me know. I know there's tons of them. And to Raid, man, good luck on your new adventures, dude. I know we have not always seen eye to eye on this podcast and stuff, but even when I talk about Raid, he's always been super respectful and he always reaches out, and so I appreciate that. And good luck, my man. Vin Diesel and The Rock, folks, they've been feuding. They've been having a public beef for years. We got a big update this week. Vin Diesel has written an open letter for The Rock asking him to come back to the Fast and Furious franchise. But what's going on? Let me give you guys some context, okay? So The Rock joined the Fast and Furious franchise in Fast 5. That was a few years ago, okay? But apparently his experience on set working with Vin Diesel was not the best. You get two big buff guys like that with so much fucking ego. Shit's about to go wrong, folks, okay? You can't have two alpha males working together. Vin Diesel thinks it's his franchise, and then you got The Rock coming in trying to take ownership of that franchise. There was going to be some fireworks, okay? There was going to be some sparks. There was going to be some drama. And guess what? We got some drama. So in an Instagram post a few years ago, The Rock wrote the following: "Some conduct themselves as stand-up men and true professionals, while others don't. The ones that don't are too chicken shit to do anything about it. Anyway, candy asses. When you watch this movie next April and it seems like I'm not acting in some of these scenes and my blood is legit boiling, you're right." And actually, if you go back and watch Fast and the Furious 8, The Rock and Vin Diesel don't have a single scene together. Like, they're always apart. They never share the screen at the same time because they never shared a scene together. They were that angry at each other that they didn't even want to film together. The Rock wasn't in Fast and the Furious 9. He wasn't in the movie at all. Instead, he and Jason Statham did a spin-off called Hobbs and Shaw. He continued on as his character, but they did like a Fast and Furious side movie, Hobbs and Shaw. And in recent interviews, he said that he was done with the Fast and Furious franchise. Like, he'll still be down to do a Hobbs and Shaw 2, but that he was done with the main franchise. Now, the beef went on and kept going back and forth. But recently, The Rock, in an interview, he didn't sort of take back what he said about Vin Diesel, but he regretted sharing it publicly. And knowing The Rock curates his social media image perfectly. Like, the dude manages his image, and he has like the best PR team. That's why he's one of the best influencers on social media. He knows how to work social media. He knows how to work the audience. So he's not the kind to like talk shit about people or air out dirty laundry. So it is a bit out of character for him to do that. So he did kind of go back and apologize for that. So here's what he said. "I meant what I said, for sure. I mean what I say when I say it, but to express it publicly was not the right thing to do," said The Rock. "It caused a firestorm, yet interestingly enough, it was as if every single crew member found their way to me and either quietly thanked me or sent me a note. But yeah, it wasn't my best day sharing that. I shouldn't have shared that because at the end of the day, that goes against my DNA. I don't share things like that, and I take care of that kind of bullshit away from the public. They don't need to know that. That's why I say it wasn't my best day." He goes on a little bit longer. Anyways, it all came to a boil when Vin Diesel just a few days ago shared this on his Instagram.
"My little brother Dwayne, the time has come. The world awaits the finale of Fast 10. As you know, my children refer to you as Uncle Dwayne in my house. There's not a holiday that goes by that they and you don't send well wishes. But the time has come. Legacy waits. I told you years ago that I was going to fulfill my promise to Pablo."
Paul Walker, rest in peace.
I swore that we would reach and manifest the best fast in the finale that is 10. I say this out of love, but you must show up. Do not leave the franchise idle. You have a very important role to play. Hobbs can't be played by no other. I hope that you rise to the occasion and fulfill your destiny.
Vin Diesel, folks. Now, Vin, look, I gotta say, I was moved. Now, I'm not a fan of the Fast and Furious movies. I like them. I enjoy them. They're big, dumb fun, and I take them for what they are, big, dumb fun. A lot of people were complaining and saying that the 9th one was too dumb. How can you get too dumb? It's more Fast and Furious. So it's a fun franchise. I'm shocked that they made it to 9 movies and they're making a fucking 10th. So besides that, I think this was cool. And again, look, The Rock is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. Was this whole thing just like a publicity stunt and they're playing with us and they're making like the comeback and Rock and Vin Diesel getting back together? Very possible. Okay, it is very possible that this was just all a ruse. What do you think, Elijah, about this? Do you buy this beef?
I don't think it's a publicity stunt because there was an interview where The Rock mentioned that this might be a publicity stunt by Warner Brothers, and if it was, he wouldn't expose it because he's a part of it. And by the way, that was a good impression.
Half and half. It kept. I think half of it was okay. I think the other half was really bad. Yeah, I don't think it was a publicity stunt because I think The Rock just said things that are like too personal. Like he literally called Vin Diesel like a shitty producer, and he said that like a lot of the crew agree with him. And look, Vin Diesel does have a legacy around Hollywood or a reputation of being difficult to work with. And when like the Fast and the Furious is like the biggest franchise of his career. It's his baby, and he's like one of the major producers on it. So he's very hands-on, and I think he wants to be in control and all of that. So I don't know if The Rock is actually gonna work with him again. I think too much has happened, but I want him to. I think this is very interesting. I think this is an interesting development. But while we're on the topic of Vin Diesel and The Rock, there's some fun stuff that I kind of wanted to look at. This I just find emotional and very sweet. As you guys know, Paul Walker passed away a few years ago, and he and Vin Diesel were very close. Here is Vin Diesel walking Paul Walker's daughter down the aisle on her wedding day. I think that is fucking amazing. That is so fucking sweet. So while I have my issues with Vin Diesel, and we're going to look at a very creepy video very soon, this is very sweet. And again, he takes his Fast and Furious family and the whole family very seriously, okay? So to him, it's not just, I don't think it's just a slogan in these movies. He really does take the whole family thing to heart. I like Vin. He's weird. He's really weird, but I still like. They love, man. Lebanese people fucking love Vin Diesel. Like Vin Diesel action. Like he's fucking super popular. But here's a very funny video of Vin Diesel being very creepy with this interviewer a few years ago from Brazil. Check this shit out.
It was the first one, and God, you're so beautiful. God, she's so beautiful, man. Am I right or wrong? Look at her. How am I supposed to do this interview? Look at this woman.
Tell me your story.
She's so beautiful. Go on,
Make her so uncomfortable, bro.
Tell me your story. Tell me yours. Let's get out of here. Let's go. Let's go have lunch. My God, I love her. Look how beautiful she is.
Thank you.
God, wow, man.
So Tom Hanks.
Wow, man. Yes, Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
So uncomfortable, bro.
He was a great guy, and he kind of told me what it was going to be like to be a movie star.
And the last thing I wanted, I saw you speaking I am Groot in so many languages, but I don't know if you ever said it in Portuguese. So I brought you...
I did say it in Portuguese.
Did you? Eu sou o Groot.
It's so good.
Eu sou o Groot.
I love her. Man, she's so fucking sexy. It's not, I can't do this interview. Look at her.
Eu sou o Groot.
Does anyone say this? Guys, what's wrong? Am I the only one that's saying it? Look at her. She's so fucking beautiful. It's like you can't even do an interview with her because you're just like da 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 da. Right or wrong? Oh my God, guys, someone save me. When did this turn into beautiful world? When did this turn into the most gorgeous girl in Brazil? When did this turn into I love you?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Get away from her, man. Like what?
When did this turn into beautiful world?
Like who says that? Beautiful. That's so weird, Vin. Come on, Vin Diesel. That's fucking weird. There was a massive tragedy a couple of days ago at the Travis Scott concert. Was it Astroworld Festival? Astroworld. It's his massive Travis Scott thing. where 8 people like basically died, either by getting trampled or asphyxiation because there were too many people packed into the concert area. People couldn't breathe, they couldn't move. It was pretty tragic, honestly, and everyone's talking about it on YouTube. I figured I wanted to talk about it as well, just because when you see some of that footage and like how irresponsible the management was, Travis Scott, like dude, I know Travis Scott by like name and like a lot of the marketing stuff that he does. I don't even know if I could name a single Travis Scott song, to be honest with you. But he's very popular. But let's just watch some of these videos. So like apparently things started going wrong like from the beginning. So here you'll see these people who are just jumping over the VIP barricade. Like, you got people just rushing in already from the beginning. So, like, this is a complete shit show. Look at this. Look at, like, fucking pandemonium.
It looks like a zombie apocalypse.
It looks crazy, man. It looks crazy. And I get it. People have been trapped at home with COVID for a while, and they want to go back out and, like, party. But, like, what the fuck is this? Like, even if there isn't proper security, why are the people just so ready to, like, act like animals? Some of the stuff might be graphic, so I'm going to give you guys a warning. Minhalla, you're going to see some people fainting. I'm going to stop the footage if it gets too graphic. But like, here's to give you an idea of how it was in like where the audiences were.
There you go. Hey, walk. You're good, bro. Take him. Pressure. Take him. There you go. Get out of there, bro.
Straight up passing out. There's people all around, man, being carried, unconscious. Sorry for the shit quality of the videos. Great job, Elijah, on these videos. We have some people. Check this out. People in the audience chanting, "Stop the show."
See somebody in the tree. Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on. Make some noise for my boy right there, hanging in the tree right there. Make some noise. Stop the show! 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 Stop the show!
Bro, that's crazy, man. Like at some points he would stop and like look at the audience and ask if things were okay. But then he would just go back to performing. Like at one point, there's footage of like someone passing out right in front of him, and he's just there kind of just looking and then goes back to performing. Completely clueless, completely irresponsible. And like, look, this happens at most concerts. There's always, every concert I've been to, I've seen people rushing out with someone who's passed out. It happens. People get overwhelmed. Sometimes people get like, they suffocate. They can't breathe. They drink too much. Shit happens at a concert. Okay, but like, you're not supposed to fucking die at a concert or get trampled on. There's this other really shocking video that like I found really disturbing. Like these people pleading with some of the crew to stop the show and that people are dying. Literally, check this out.
If that's okay with you real quick. Chase me, let's do it.
She's talking to like the camera crew. I'm gonna have to mute this. So they're just screaming like, stop the show, stop the show. And the camera guys is telling them to get off the stage. Like no one gives a fuck. Now it's not this guy's job, to be fair. But like if this guy doesn't get the footage he's supposed to get, you know, he might get fired. So he's like, dude, I don't want to lose my job. Please get off the stage. But you can look at the guy, like he looks so fucking worried. He's so fucking stressed. There's also this TikTok where you'll see like thousands of people in an ambulance trying to ride in between them. And like he's not even stopping. He'll stop at one point and acknowledges the ambulance. Then they go back to the music. Then he asks the audience to like stomp their feet and make the ground shake and shit like that. Like really absolutely horrible behavior, man. What's weird is that when you contrast this, now look, there is some footage of Travis helping out some fans at some of his concerts. But like here, I don't know when this happened, maybe a couple of years ago. Here he is freaking out and stopping an entire concert because someone tried to steal his shoe. This is how he reacts when someone steals his shoe. Like, bro, you should be stopping a concert when people are like fainting and dying. Check this out.
Get that motherfucker, get him. You tried to take my shoe?
And he's inciting
You wanna
violence.
be a thief? Fuck him up! Fuck him up! Fuck him up!
Look at that. He's telling the crowd to fuck the guy up. Okay, the guy tried to steal the shoe, but like, bro, you're rich. You can afford more shoes.
Fuck him up!
He's had
Fuck him
experience
up!
in the past.
Fuck
Look at
him
that. Look at that shit. He's already been sued in the
Get him outta
past, in
here.
like 2015,
Get him outta
for
here.
like telling fans of his to jump off a barricade and onto the stage. He's been in trouble before for like negligence and stuff like that. So this isn't new. This is just the first time it like completely blows up in his fucking face. And what this does, and what people have been doing for the past like day now, they've been sharing all these examples of other artists at other concerts when they do the complete opposite. When they stop a concert, when a fan is having a hard time. So here is this awesome footage of Linkin Park stopping their concert from a few years ago. I have 2 minutes of this, but it's really emotional. And I kind of teared up when I watched this today because I fucking love Chester and I found this to be very, very sweet. This is how you fucking do it when someone in the audience falls down or isn't feeling well. This is how you fucking do it.
Hold up. Yo. We got a little problem up here.
Pick him up right
Everybody
now.
up. Sorry, you guys. We gotta look out for safety first, for real. Nobody gets hurt. That's
Hey, yo.
number one.
Hey, yo.
We'll play this shit, the whole shit again if you guys get up, if you guys are all right. Okay, watch yourselves.
That's what it's about, man.
Yo, man. We know we've been stressing all night about being cool, and this is the reason why. Let's go over it one more time. When someone falls, what do you do? When someone falls, what do you do? That's right, people. All right, we ready to do this one more time?
We'll do it again.
I'm going to pause this for 1 second. There was a really funny cringe comment under this video on YouTube. They were like, sorry, Chester, we weren't there to pick you up when you needed us. I know, it's like, it is so cringy. It is so fucking cheesy. But weirdly enough, that comment made me feel something. I was like, you know what? That is the worst comment I've ever read, but he is right. I'm sorry you weren't there for you, Chester.
The whole thing.
No?
Hold up. We still
See
got
that?
people,
They were
like,
about to
passed out
start.
and shit.
They stop again. Like, no,
Hey.
okay.
No, he's
Just
There's
do
no
what
rush.
These guys do right here.
He's all right.
They'll take care of you, all right?
You guys gonna be cool? All right. Keep it safe out there, you guys. We want to have a good time.
He sounds so innocent. Keep it safe out there, you guys.
I'll tell you what, I care more about every single one of you fucking people in the crowd than I do about this show.
Serious.
All right? I don't want to see any more kids coming over this thing not feeling too good, all right? Please take care of each other. If you see someone who needs help, you escort them to the front and let our gentlemen down here, they are your friends, let them take you and let them help you out, all right? Don't be a tough guy thinking that you're feeling sick and you just can hang out. All right,
All
we
right.
ready?
People in here, are we ready?
Are we ready?
We all right?
Y'all got the sign, we ready?
We all right? Looks like we're all right.
All right,
That's how
here we
it's
go.
fucking done,
One more
man.
time.
It's how professionals. That is how professionals do it. This gets me emotional, man, just because I love Linkin Park and knowing what Chester was going through. Seriously, such a fucking caring motherfucking guy. What a legend. There's some more examples, some more very cool examples, honestly. Right now, it's feel good to watch stuff like that. Here is one that Noor really wanted me to show you guys. Here's Kurt Cobain stopping a sexual harasser on stage. So I'm going to have to turn it down for copyright. But like, look at that. Look, he's looking at the guy. Straight up drops the guitar. Points the dude out. That's rock and roll, folks.
Cop on the field, anybody? How's it feel, huh? Look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him,
look at the difference. They're just pointing at him and laughing and making him feel awkward. Whereas Travis Scott is like, fuck him up! Fuck him up, he took my shoe! Like, what the fuck, bro? And this I found to be, his name is Niall Horan. I don't know who the fuck he is. Some like young new artist. Do you know who he is? But this was...
He's the guy from One Direction.
Oh, really? No, okay, so here he is, the guy from One Direction. Check this out. This was very recent, actually.
That there's a good chance that this show is going to get cancelled at some stage. Your security is my responsibility, okay? There is a ton of room down the back of this room. Everyone doesn't need to be like this. And we don't want anyone getting hurt or squashed, and this swaying is very dangerous. And it's not going to work for the rest of the night. Let's organize this before we go any further, okay?
I fucking love this, man. This is so... Like, this is the bare minimum an artist should do. Like, I know we're praising these people for just making sure that their concert attendees are safe and not dying. But that's how you do it. Like, he saw the audience swaying and squished. He recognized that this is a dangerous pattern. Hey, we got to do something about this or else this concert is going to be shit. You're not going to have fun. You guys are going to get hurt. I'm going to get a shitty reputation as an artist who doesn't care about his fans. I just really don't understand this Travis Scott situation. And then... what's weird is that the police announced the concert as like a mass, I forgot the term for it, like a mass danger event, and that it had to be shut down. Travis Scott kept performing for another 37 minutes. Yeah, and after the police already declared that this was an emergency and that people were dying, and it was a mass casualty event, Travis Scott kept performing for another 40 fucking minutes. So... definitely people need to be fucking sued. These people need to get some justice. Their families need to get justice. Again, 8 people died. They're all between like the ages of 14 and like 27. Everyone's young. Just a tragic fucking story. Makes you respect all these other bands and artists for doing the bare minimum. Any thoughts on the story?
No, but Travis Scott's a dick. وبآخر الفيديو يلي فرجاني قبل he like spits on the kid who stole his shoe. ودان اتليكت انه هيدا الصبي 14 سنة. And he was like, fuck him up, fuck him up.
He was 14, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's end this on a funny note, though. Was the Travis Scott Astroworld a satanic ritual? Let's find out.
Was Travis Scott's Astroworld Festival a satanic ritual? Let's talk about it. In Houston, Texas, Travis Scott had a concert leaving 8 people dead and many injured. The dead ranging from ages 14 to 27, and the injured being as young as 10 years old. I personally believe that there's much more than the media is telling us. This incident is much deeper than what most people think. This is the flyer of the festival, with the all-seeing eye inside hand. This symbol represents hypnotizing people and taking control of them. The side of the flyer literally says, "See you on the other side." Look at the shirt Travis Scott was wearing. It shows blue people walking through a portal and turning into red people. Travis Scott also dropped a song called Escape Plan the day before the concert. Now let's take a look at some of the lyrics. People dying for the chain around my neck, that's life alert. He's saying that people are dying for his wealth, for his success. And it's time people wake up and see this for what it really is. This festival was a satanic ritual. I just dropped an in-depth YouTube video explaining what really happened. YouTube is Jimmy111, link is in my bio.
I love that he's wearing a red t-shirt also just to subliminally like hint that it's satanic. You know what I mean? Just red, fire, and hell. Anyways, yeah, so fucking tragedy. That was horrible news. Yeah. Okay, folks, I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of sick of Dr. Food, but Noor is not sick of Dr. Food, and I think she's gonna force feed Dr. Food down our throats. But she found some interesting things. There's this like long Dr. Food video, like sketch that he did in the kitchen where he's yelling at everyone. It's almost 4 minutes. We're not gonna fucking watch that. I'm sorry. I've had it up to here with Dr. Food, let me tell you. But Noor has this interesting theory that she thinks that Dr. Food is copying a guy called Hussein Salam. He says he's a super huge TikTok foodie with 4.4 million followers and 53.3 million likes. She says that when Dr. Food started, he wasn't this gross and obnoxious, but over time he took on this persona that is very similar to Hussein's. But she says that Hussein does it better, and Noor is actually a fan of Hussein. So let's watch this sort of side-by-side comparison that Noor has prepared. Again, exposing Dr. Food.
أنا أتوقع الخدود بس اللي مع العسل باقي لا. يا ويلي ولا يا ويلي ولا يا ويلي ولا
That's kind of appetizing, I'm not gonna lie. Dr. Food does not do it like that. Oh, bro, yeah, you see? What?
ايش عندنا اليوم؟
تيس سلمت.
ايش فيه؟ ايش بك يا سعد؟ يا ويلي لا دقيقة قبل تخرب المنظر ممكن بس.
Look, I don't want to sound offensive, but I'm kind of grossed out when people like eat stuff straight out of a thing with their hands and rice. I know it's a cultural thing, okay? I ain't into it.
الله تبارك الله. إني خقيت.
And especially when multiple people are eating out of the same bowl with their hands. I'm sorry, I know this is culturally and stuff, but I'm...
مالك فهم ملخصوا ايديهم فوقهم.
روح فوق. ترصص. هيك طب تعال
تعال.
برو مرتب هيدا.
مو لايق عليك بس.
الثاني تعرف تسوي؟ تعال
دقيقة شوي.
That's a lot of sushi.
I hate sushi. I don't fuck with sushi.
حطه على هادي.
No, he's got some swag. He's got...
تعال عندي لك سوشي هالك خلينا نبلش.
بحبها هيك بس
يلا جربها. هاي شوف لها اللحمة شو هيدا يا زلمة ليش كل شيء شرفني نشوفه
Okay. Yeah, I see what she's saying. He does sort of... بس انه he's ripping him off بس انه in a very shitty way. Also, as you guys know, Dr. Food took over Sushi Holic. رجع غير له الكونسبت اوبريشن. وعنده, if you check out the menu, في عنده بالهوليك special, the Dr. Food burger. Because when you think sushi, you think burgers, obviously. What's in the Dr. Food burger? Sushi rice, breadcrumbs, crab mix, salmon mix, seaweed, and lolo rosso. Served with teriyaki sauce and Islander sauce, 135 thou. I gotta be real with you guys. I do not fuck with sushi or sashimi. I'm not into anything raw, so raw fish, all of that. It's a no-no for me. I don't even really eat fish that much. And after you guys watch Seaspiracy on Netflix, you'll never want to eat fish again. Although that is the dumbest name for a fucking documentary, and I still stand by it. What other Dr. Food goodies do we got? I think he's in Egypt here. Yeah, he's comparing 3 burger joints in Egypt. One more Dr. Food. Let's go.
عم نقارن من اطيب 3 محلات بيبيعوا برجر بقلب مصر بالقاهرة. اوكي. ما دوختني بقى تزيد لا يمين ولا شمال. خد هذا الكاد من هون لهون ما بيأثر يطلعوا من هنا. خد هذا الكاد من هون لهون. ماشي؟ ايه. اوكي. اوكي البافلو.
انا عجبني الباكجينج تبع البافلو والله.
وين هو السعر تبع هذا؟ وين هو قلبك؟ والكيس مرتب صراحة والله.
On the same page أنا with Dr. Food.
قرب لعندي إذا مستحيل. خليك حتى. هيك خلينا نشوف من فوق. الاكل عند كريب مرتب الباكج واو. قوم لعندي لهون بليز وقف حرك تليفونك نزول وقت عم صور انا هون نزل عليه ما بقى تقعد تحت اوكي يعني العالم بدها تحضر الاكل روح حط بوز مان مش قادر كمل حط بوز مش قادر كمل
Bro, cut this out. Why are you posting this? Why is this online, bro? Why is this even online?
Not gonna lie, كتير بيضحكني جلاقته تقال الدم. It's like kind of funny.
It is, man. It is. That's his bread and butter, man. I thought I wasn't gonna enjoy this, but no, you did well. This was fun. But I miss Daddy Foodie. Daddy Foodie حرقصتنا. You made us think you were coming back. وينك يا زلمة? وينك يا Daddy Foodie? So this is another find from Noor, the intern, folks. She sent me this account, Joseph Merheb 3. Joseph Merheb on TikTok. He's got 7,000 followers, 30,000 likes. So Joseph Merheb 3. I don't know anything about this guy. I asked Noor to give me some context. Like, what is this guy about? She's like, look, I don't know, man. Just check this shit out. You're going to like it. And she wasn't wrong. This is now one of my favorite TikTokers. Here he is teaching us how to do Kung Fu. And it looks like he's wearing like some fucking, hey, the Squid Game shit. Let's go.
اليوم بدي فرجيكم حركة جديدة من الكونغ فو بأسلوب تاني.
I love how just quiet it goes. It's just silent. He's just there kicking for how long, bro? 40 seconds of this shit, bro. Oh, switch. Whoa, okay. Okay, all right. Double kicks. And I love the Lebanese flag in the back representing. Look, I hope this guy's okay mentally. You know, I don't want... I'm not poking fun at him, by the way. I love him. Okay, this guy's fucking great. Let's watch some more Kung Fu. He's got some more Kung Fu to teach us. Now it looks like he's got some targets and stuff. Oh, look at that. Okay, he kicked those bottles. Ooh, punch your camera, bro. Okay, that was excellent. More Kung Fu. You think you can handle some more, Elijah? Check this out.
مرحبا بدي فرجيكم حركة من حركات الكونغ فو قديش بتعطي قوة للإنسان.
Is this all you know? I'm starting to think this guy doesn't really know Kung Fu. I'm starting to think he might only know this kick right here. Dude, let me make sure I'm following this guy on TikTok. Here's a selfie that Noor sent me, which I found hilarious. Check this out. That was it. I don't understand this TikTok. Okay, I get there's some like religious stuff. There's Jesus. There's Mary behind him. But like, it doesn't explain it. These two, I'm going to take credit for these. I found these. Once Noor sent me the stuff, I kind of wanted to do some digging. This I found to be possibly the greatest TikTok of all time. I'm not sure. It's just him. There's no music. It's like him saluting from the water. And it's these slides of photos that just are on loop. It's just him like, okay, there he is at the end. He does look like a Jesus type of person. Like he looks like a disciple of Jesus's or something. You know what I mean? Like I would totally believe that this guy is like the son of God or something, man. I don't fucking know, dude. Okay, here's another one. This one could possibly be even better. Okay. We got this bird right here. No music as well. The zoom. Oops. Same picture of the bird. Just another. That's the TikTok. Same photo of that bird. Repeated. Now there's another version of this TikTok with like different birds with music. I preferred this one. I thought this was even funnier. And there's this one that Noor found. It's just, she called it what? Let's see what this is. It's like a towel that says TikTok. Flipping the towels. There's 4 towels now.
Is he using his feet?
I don't know. Okay. All right. Well, that was great. Joseph Merheb. Give him a follow on TikTok. I guarantee you it's going to be weird. I just started following him and I am already a massive fan. Thank you, Noor, for the find. That was amazing. Okay, folks, this next topic is actually a Patreon exclusive. I'm going to be reviewing Venom, Let There Be Carnage, and I'm going to be talking about the latest poster for Spider-Man No Way Home that was just released yesterday. Now, full disclosure, by the time you guys see this, the second trailer for No Way Home might have come out. But anyways, all we got is the poster right now. So if you're interested in this exclusive content, head over to my Patreon, check out what tier is right for you, and you can check out this content. See you there. Well, folks, thank you so much for joining us for this special episode 39 of Do Not Worry. We had a lot to talk about. As usual, please grace us with a like, hit us with a comment. Subscribe to the channel, become a Do Not Warrior. Also, huge thank you to our patrons. Again, a quick shout out to some blonde patrons. Noor Jabour, thank you so much. Cool Abe, Rana, Joseph Sarkis, Roni Abid, Enzo S, Malik Kalash, Nicolas Malouf. Thank you guys so much, and Daniel Habib, and to our superhero patrons like Nadine Najla, Rhea D, Eli Tawil, Fadi Muerzil, Kevin Masad. Thank you guys so much. Rami Gharib. Really, the show would not be possible without you guys. You're heavy hitters. Elijah, anything you wanted to say before we go?
Thank you to everyone paying my salary, and subscribe.
And if you guys want to have your name in the Joseph Chada documentary, if you want your name in the credits in the Joseph Chada documentary, folks, now's your last chance to join Patreon. You got to join that Patreon soon before it's too late, before that documentary comes out in a few weeks. So check out the link in the description. Thank you so much for watching. As always, folks, we love you guys very much. And do not worry.